Hi and welcome back. So, I don't know what you guys have been up to, but we've had a very fulfilling and entertaining day. Well, let me see what we did. We took the dog for a walk. That was all about 15 minutes of sunshine and fresh air. Thank you. What else did we do? We did a puzzle a little bit. I think I got maybe 3 pieces today. That was my total concerned effort. We ate some lunch and that is about it. We're back to cooking for you guys again. So on the last feed which I put on Facebook, basically we were talking about what to cook, and we had a lot of guys came back and said they wanted to see curry. So hey, we're going to do curry today. So let's have a look at our ingredients. We're going to do something which is a mix of it's actually, I don't even know if it's a classical curry. It's my take on curry. And we're going to use today some vegetables. So we've got onions, celery, we've got spinach to throw in at the end. We've got garlic, ginger, chilies, some tomato paste, some canned tomatoes, and our spices. So let's talk through about what the weights are first. So,
okay, this is tomatoes.
Onion. Let's start with onion.
Yeah.
Onion,
how much money?
300
money.
How much money? I don't know. They weren't that expensive. So we've got 300 grams of onion.
300 грамм лука.
65 grams of chopped celery.
65 грамм селеры.
Сельдерей.
Да, спасибо за перевод.
Ты говоришь по-русски, по-английски. We've got 25 grams of chopped garlic.
25 грамм чеснока.
40 grams of chopped ginger.
40 грамм ginger.
Имбирь.
Имбирь, спасибо.
Chili, we've got also I think 40 grams. No, that sounds wrong. 25 grams. I'm sorry.
25 грамм чили. Это обычно на плюс-минус острое блюдо.
These are very hot. Actually, my hands were burning when I used them.
Очень острое чили.
We've got 50 grams of butter.
50 грамм сливочного масла.
2 chicken breast.
2 грудки сливочные, куриные. Что-то сегодня пошло не так. Курица на ваше усмотрение. Как много мяса вы хотите, столько и
Можно говорить, пожалуйста. Some oil, a little vegetable oil.
Масло оливковое.
We've got 60 grams of tomato paste.
60 грамм томатной пасты.
Half a packet of spinach, fresh.
Половина пакета, знаете, в коробочках продается шпинат. Ну, говорю, сколько мы использовали, по граммам непонятно. Вы видите количество.
Some fresh coriander.
Кориандр.
Кинза.
Кинза, да?
Кинза.
Да, сегодня ты переводишь.
And some green onion.
Зеленый лук.
And then we did that already. I've got some cream.
Сливки.
12%.
20%.
Nobody in Europe will understand what that means, but it's like it's not like double cream, it's like single cream. 100 grams of sugar.
100 грамм сахара.
And then the important part is this right here.
И здесь самый большой секрет.
So we've got 1 teaspoon
1 чайная ложка
of cumin.
кумина.
And you can see we've chopped it a little bit in a blender. It's not completely ground. We've got 3 spoons of cumin. 1 spoon of cumin, 3 spoons of turmeric.
Не поняла. 3 ложки чайной чего? Куркумы.
And 6 spoons of curry powder.
И 6 ложек чайных карри пудра, которая в пакетиках продается. Ну или на развес.
And then of course rice.
И, конечно же, рис. Рис это в зависимости от количества риса, который вы хотите приготовить.
And it's been washed already.
Конечно же, помытый.
And we washed it 7 times.
7 раз помытый, чтобы не было коронавируса.
Okay, so.
No sanitizer, no?
No sanitizer. Okay, so I'm going to start with cooking our chicken breasts. As you guys have seen already, I like to first season and cook whole, and then afterwards we're going to.
You're gonna what?
We're going to put them in the pan and. Okay.
Is it hot pan?
Yeah, medium. I want to turn the heat up a little bit and get it smoking.
Сковородка уже разогрета.
So, chicken in the pan. We're going to start hot.
Разогретая сковородка.
And then turn down. So now I'm going to turn the heat down. So we started on high. I'm going to turn it down and go nice and slowly. There we go.
Средний огонь.
Okay, so we've got our chicken nicely coloured now. I don't know how many minutes it was exactly. You're more looking for a colour than the time. As you can see, other side also nicely coloured.
Maybe about 7 minutes.
Something like this.
7-10 минут примерно. Главное следить за цветом курицы, чтобы она была такая поджаристая.
So chicken into the tray. And then we're just going to put that straight in the oven. We've got the oven set at about 185 degrees, plus minus.
175 градусов.
And then we just.
Сейчас не 10:48, кстати, это сбились часы. Мы в 11 утра не жарим курицу.
Okay, so while we're waiting for the chicken, I've got some rice here, which we've washed 7 times, we spoke about already. And I've got exactly 1 bowl like this. Okay, so now I'm going to take water and we're going to go. It was exactly full bowl, so I'm going to go 1 and plus minus half.
Полторы миски воды где-то.
Then we're going to put that on. And
риса была такая же миска. То есть получается миска риса и полторы миски воды.
I'm going to bring that to the boil as fast as possible. A bit greasy there. Okay. Okay, so while that's going on, we're going to start to actually cook the curry. So, high flame to start off with, just to get a little bit of heat into the pan. And I'm going to add our butter here. Like we said, it was about 50 grams. Okay, so with the butter melted, we're just going to turn the heat down, right the way down, like that. And then we're going to add our onion. Celery. Говори по-русски, пожалуйста.
Это был шум от очень громкой вытяжки. Лук, сельдерей,
Garlic.
чеснок, сливочное масло, все. Имбирь.
Ginger. And okay, so this is how much chili I would usually use, but we've got somebody that's in the house that's a little bit sensitive to the heat of chili. So I'm just going to add a little bit of this right now, and then I'm going to add the rest later. But this is how much I would normally use for a nice level of heat in the curry.
Вопрос остроты остается открытым. Кто-то воспринимает остроту чудесно и любит погорячее, а кто-то просто физически не переносит. А теперь?
And then also at the same time, I'm going to. Okay, so as you can see, our rice is coming up to the boil. So I'm just going to put a lid on that to cover it, and then turn the heat right down. And while we're doing that, we're just going to leave that go for about very, very low temperature for about 15 minutes. At the same time, we've got our onions nicely sweating down, and turn the heat down a little bit more even, and then just cover those with a lid. And we're going to cook that for about another between 10 and 12 minutes, I'd say. Okay.
12 минут под крышкой.
Okay, so chicken. Yeah, it's cooked. It's been in for 12 minutes at about 185, 190. So at this point, I'm just going to take those out and put them onto this to rest.
To rest?
Yes.
It means
to let the meat relax.
Это значит, мясу нужно расслабиться и отдохнуть.
Right, rice, 15 minutes. I'm just going to turn that off. I'm going to fluff it a little bit with a fork, and then we're just going to leave that to sit. At this point, I'm going to add some salt, because salt actually stops rice from cooking. Any pulse, in fact, it stops the process of cooking. So, okay.
So you put it salt afterwards?
Yes, exactly.
Соль после приготовления риса. Добавляется, как оказалось.
And at the same time, I'm just going to add a knob of butter in there.
И кусочек сливочного масла.
Take the fork out, and then we're just going to leave that to melt till later. Okay, while that's going on, we're just going to leave it now. Oops.
Shit happens.
Yeah, it does every day. Okay, so here's our
It's
onions.
about 15 minutes, yeah?
Yeah, it is 15 minutes.
15 минут все это.
At the same time, right now, I'm going to add the spices in there.
Специи.
3-4 minutes of cooking the spices, and now we're going to add our tomato paste and get all of that in there, and then cook again for another 3-4 minutes. Okay, so after 3-4 minutes and our spices are nicely cooked out, we're just trying to mellow the flavors, to soften them a little bit.
3-4 минуты для того, чтобы специи подружились друг с другом и были более мягкими.
Now we're going to add our tomato. I'm going to go half of it in one time.
Добавляем половинку. Томаты, на самом деле, это была банка консервированных томатов, но консервированные, которые продаются в маркетах в баночке. В принципе, можно использовать томаты по вашему вкусу. Опять-таки, импровизация.
Then I'm going to add the other half.
В общем, вся банка здесь.
At the same time, I'm going to add our sugar.
100 грамм сахара, если кто-то забыл, сколько сахара. And it's on right now on the fire, yeah?
Yeah. I'm going to turn it up a little bit. It's been the same temperature the whole way through.
Немножко увеличить огонь.
A little bit of water.
I feel like I'm in India right now. This Indian perfect restaurant.
Okay, and then we're going to cook that for about half an hour.
Half an hour?
Yeah, 30 minutes. 30 minutes.
Okay. So, 30 минут оставляем на плите на медленном огне.
And I'm going to turn it down a little bit. Okay, so it's we want to bring it to a boil and then turn it down.
Довести до кипения и выключить. 30 минут, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
Welcome back. So I said it was going to be 30 minutes. It's actually been only 15. At this point, I'm going to put in our cream.
Через 15 минут все резко оказалось готовым и добавляем сливки.
And then we're going to go again for, I'm guessing, about another 15 minutes.
Ну, надеемся, еще 15 минут.
No, actually a little bit less. I think 10.
А может даже меньше.
It's already quite thick, so. So I said it was going to be 15 minutes. Right now we're at 7 minutes, and I think 10 it's enough. We've got a good consistency on the sauce already.
Короче говоря, потратили половину времени, на которое рассчитывали.
So now I'm just going to cut the chicken. We've got our 2 nice big breasts. Yeah, nicely cooked. Still a little bit moist, not so dry.
Не сухая.
The reason why I cook them this way is because you have control. Once it's inside the curry, you don't have that much control. So here it's a little bit easier to control the cooking.
Гораздо проще контролировать приготовление курицы.
And also it's going to be like a little bit more moist and juicy.
Сочная получилась. Да?
Yeah.
Сочная, скажи сочная.
Juicy.
Скажи по-русски сочная.
Сочный?
Сочная.
Как говорить по-русски сочный? Сочный по-русски это сочный.
Да.
Okay, and we're just going to drop that into our curry.
Smells perfect. Yeah, it's supposed to be very delicious.
Okay, and at this point we're just going to turn it off and then put our spinach inside.
Spinach. Is it necessary ingredient?
No, absolutely not. You don't actually need to put spinach inside. We used it today because we had it. And also, like, if you wanted to use frozen spinach, also you're going to have the same result, more or less.
Абсолютно не обязательный ингредиент шпинат, просто он у нас был, и мы любим шпинат, и плюс витамины, нужно поднимать иммунитет, так что почему бы и нет? Yeah?
Yeah, and it's very healthy. And then we're just going to put a lid on that and leave it to sit for about 10 minutes.
Оставляем отдохнуть на 10 минут. У нас продукты должны отдыхать, как и люди сейчас отдыхают.
The curry is now set for about 10 minutes, just to wilt that spinach down a little bit. I'm just going to have a little taste. Yeah, a little more sugar, salt. Sugar, definitely no more. A little more salt. And I'm going to drop in a little bit of coriander. I've got like quite a lot of coriander here. I'm going to put, and green onions. So I'm going to put half and half. So half the coriander,
Кинза и зеленый лук.
half the green onion. Stir that in.
You know it smells perfect, yeah?
Thank you. So I have a little taste again. Yeah, then we're good to go. Okay, so that is how we do it. So I'm just going to plate up a little rice.
Perfect
So the
rice.
butter's now nicely melted in and mixed.
Масло сделало свое дело. Yeah?
Yeah.
It's the question only of butter in the rice sometimes.
Okay, we've used some long grain rice today. I would actually prefer to use basmati, but it's rather overpriced here right now. So we've used long grain instead, which is also an acceptable addition. And then...
Использовали рис, который был. Длинный рис, не басмати, но тем не менее.
And a nice big spoon of our
теперь
curry.
лучшая часть.
And then I'm just going to finish with a little bit of our green onion over the top and a little bit of our coriander.
Ну, собственно говоря, зелень уже по вашему усмотрению. Looks delicious.
Thank you. And there you have it. For all those who wanted curry, I think this is a winner. Go ahead, make me proud, cook it.